Please answer your attendance. Asta, Abhinav, Aishwarya, Amrish,
Yes, ma'am.
Anu,
Present, ma'am.
Arbaz, Arjun,
Present, ma'am.
Ashok,
Present, ma'am.
Benita, Bhavisha,
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Bhargavi. Okay, Bhargavi,
Present, ma'am.
Chaitra,
Present, ma'am.
Dev, Diksha,
Present, ma'am.
Deepika L,
Present, ma'am.
Deepika M, Deepika M, Murli,
Present, ma'am.
Gangubai,
Present, ma'am.
Gudia,
Present, ma'am.
Harshit,
Present, ma'am.
Junjar,
Present, ma'am.
Kavya,
Present, ma'am.
Kishore, Kishore, Lata,
Yes, ma'am.
Manisha,
Present, ma'am.
Manjunath,
Yes, ma'am.
Nayana,
Yes, ma'am.
Nilanjan, Nilanjan, Nishant,
Present, ma'am.
Pavitra,
Present, ma'am.
Maithili,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pavan,
Present, ma'am.
Akash, Akash, Rajeshwari,
Present, ma'am.
Rakesh,
Present, ma'am.
Ramya,
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi, Rashmi, Rizwan,
Present, ma'am.
Ravishankar, Ravishankar, Rizwan,
Present, ma'am.
Vishal.
I'm present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
I know, I know.
You really guilty.
Okay. Vishal,
Present, ma'am.
Savita, Savita,
Yes, ma'am.
Shruti, Shruti, Sneha,
Yes, ma'am.
Spurti,
Present, ma'am.
Srinidhi, Srinidhi, Srinivas.
Present, ma'am. Present.
Okay. Sunil,
Present, ma'am.
Vaishnavi,
Present, ma'am.
Vinny,
Present, ma'am. Ma'am, Benita present. Ma'am,
Okay,
present, ma'am.
the end of the class, I'll check once. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Benita, mute yourself. Students, my screen is visible.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
screen is visible, students.
Yes, ma'am.
Students, we started with the 5th module, that is ethics and IT. It is all about ethics and IT professional. We have seen what is ethics and how what is morality and how the ethics varies based on what criteria, based on age, culture, background, religion, life experience, education, gender. Based on all these criteria, the ethics will vary, the morality will vary. And we have seen some of the basic definitions and what is integrity and how integrity is important. If integrity is not there, then what will happen? We have seen in the last class. And we have also seen the difference between law and moral law, ethics. We have seen this. Now we have ethics in business world. As I told in last class, not only in the business, in our daily life also ethics is very important. As I given you the your classroom example, the classroom example and the association example. Those why I have given those two example is because here mainly we are concentrating on business ethics to tell you that to demonstrate not only in the business, in our daily life also this ethics is very much important. So that's why I give you those two examples. Yes, association is our daily part of the life, and even the classroom is also our part of the life. Here we are not talking anything about the business, but there also ethics is very much important. Ethics is very much important. Now we'll discuss about why and how the ethics is important in the business life or business world. Both the likelihood and the negative impact of inappropriate behavior have increased. So in if you observe in the business world, the negative impact or the misbehavior or non-ethical ethicality is very much increased. So why it is increased? If it increased, then how to control it? Nowadays the organization is concentrating or giving importance more for the ethical behavior. Why? Because nowadays everybody has money, students. Many have a lot of money, but those if you see uh, compared to last 5 years back, there was not many supermarkets. Now many people have more money, so they want to invest it somewhere. So that's why they are starting the business. So if you take your own example only, 5 years back, how many supermarkets were there in your road? So now, if 5 years back, if none of the supermarkets were in your street, now if you see in your street, house street, minimum one or two supermarkets will be there. Correct? No? Why? Because people have more money, they want to invest it somewhere, and they want to take a returns from the after investing. They want to take a return. So if you have 5 years back, you were not having not even a single supermarket in your street, but now you have two supermarkets. So which one you prefer? Which one you prefer, students? Who is behaving ethically? Who is behaving ethically? Who has a good behavior? Correct? No? Who has a good behavior? Though in both the supermarkets we are getting all the products, and though both the supermarkets are giving a good offers and good discount, but where we are going, where we prefer to go? The person who behaves ethically. Correct? No? The person who behaves ethically, we prefer that person. When a person is not behaving ethically, it has a negative impact also. What are the negative impacts? Customers will not come. Customers will not come because the behavior is very much important, students. Even in the first module also we have seen the behavior and the way we talk, that is very important. The way how we communicate with the customers, that is very important. Several trends have increased the likelihood of unethical behavior. When unethical behavior increases, what happens? It creates a complex work environment. Yes. Yeah. If you take example of any office, in office 10 people are there or 10 employees are there. Out of 10 employees, if 2 employees are not behaving ethically, not behaving properly, will the work environment will be good, students? No, the work environment will not be good. So simply without any reason they may fight, without any reason and they may misbehave with the other remaining persons, or whatever the guidelines, rules and regulations, principles is set by the organization, they may not follow. If today one is not following, then tomorrow two will not follow the regulation principles. If tomorrow two are not following, then next day and one more person will add. So like that it will increase and it will spoil the working environment. It will spoil the working environment. And the unethical behavior or the inappropriate behavior will also put an impact on the revenue generation. Also put an impact on the revenue generation. If assume that I have a I am working in a supermarket, so I don't behave ethically, I don't behave properly with the customer, then tomorrow nobody will come. If today 5 people are coming, 5 customers are coming, then tomorrow only 2 will come, and next day if 2 people if 2 customers come, even with them also I am behaving unethically, inappropriate behavior, then definitely the third day no one will come. Or then if no one will come, then what will be my revenue? Yes, students, if no customers are coming, no customer, I have invested crores together in my business. If nobody is coming, then what will be the profit there? Profit any rehta hai? Will I be able to generate the revenue? No, I cannot generate the revenue. Yes, students, am I audible? Yes, yeah.
Yes, sir.
The session is recording, no? Because once I share,
Yes.
I am not.
Yes, it is, ma'am.
Okay. And it also puts a bad impression on the employees. See, if anybody is if there is a not ethical, or if there is an inappropriate behavior in the business, then it puts an impact on the employees, shareholders and the regulatory agencies. So the ethical behavior is very much important. So, why fostering good business ethics is important? Means why good business ethics is important. Yes, students, don't see this slide. You you tell me why business ethics is important. Any answer? Why business ethics is important? Why business ethics is important, students? Why business ethics is important? No answer? Just now we discussed, no? It will spoil the working environment. It will spoil the working environment, and it is difficult to judge whether we'll get a revenue or profit from the business. Profit or business profit, we need a good business ethics in the working environment. For the working environment, we need a here we have some of the points for this good business ethics. Why the good business ethics is important? The first point is to gain the goodwill of the community, to create an organization that operate consistently, to foster good business practice, practice, to protect organization or employee from legal action, to avoid unfavorable publicity. See, for these reasons, the business ethics is important. For these reasons, now we'll see these points in detail one by one. So first point is to gain the goodwill of the community. Yes, students, just now I told 5 years back in your street, no supermarkets were there. Correct, no? 5 years back, no supermarkets were there. So now you have 2 supermarkets in your street. Correct? Are you following, students, what I'm telling? Are you following the example? Yes, please respond. Are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
So, as I told, 5 years back, no supermarkets were there in your street. Now 2 supermarkets are there. So, just now I told, out of those 2 supermarkets, you will prefer a supermarket where you can find a good ethical behavior. Correct, no? Where you can find a good ethical behavior. So the meaning is the meaning here is the person who behaves appropriately, to that person only we are preferring to go. Though we have 4-5 supermarkets also where we feel comfortable. How we feel comfortable? If the person is speaking properly, if the person is behaving good, though he is giving 60% discount or 70% discount, if his behavior is not good, then we don't prefer or we don't feel like going to that supermarket. So similarly, the goodwill to why that person is behaving properly, why he is so good, and why he is behaving ethically, to gain the community goodwill. Correct, no? To gain the community goodwill, he is behaving ethically. So here, gaining the goodwill of the community, the organization have fundamental responsibility to the society. So assume that I have more money, so I want to invest it somewhere. So I open one supermarket. So and I appoint 5 employees, and I tell them, this is you are the manager, and these 2 are the delivery boys, and these 2 are the helping or the person who works in the supermarket. So 5 employees I have appointed, and I told their what are their job job they have to do. And in addition to that, I will tell them how to behave with the customers. That is very important, because we are running a business in a society. So we want to get a goodwill. We want to get a goodwill from. We want to get a good impression from the society. Correct, no, students? We want to get a good impression from the society. So the goodwill is very much getting. So the behavior is very much important. To gain the goodwill, the behavior is very much important. So before the owner starting the business, he will tell that these are all the principles you have to follow. So the organization will make some fundamental responsibilities which should be helpful to the society, or which should for the society. So the employees who are working under that organization, they have to follow those principles. They have to follow those fundamental responsibilities. When customer comes, how to behave. If many customers are there, then we have to tell the other customer, we have to request them, please wait 5 minutes, or please wait some time. because already some customer is already there, so we need some time to help you, like that. Some ethical behavior you have to show to the customers. Declared informal statement of company's principles on beliefs. See, if here I am taking a supermarket example, the same rules apply for the software companies or the bigger organizations or any other bigger companies. Before they start or before they hire employees for their organization or for their company, they have to set some principles. So the person or the employee who are working in that organization, they have to follow strictly, they have to follow those rules and regulations or principles. So the principles include, so whatever the points it includes is making contribution to charitable organization and non-profit institution. So provide benefit for employees in access of legal requirement, choosing economic opportunities that might be more socially desirable than profitable. So these are all the points. These are all the points which are these are all the points which are 1 second. हेलो रची को क्लास है, मैं बात क्लास. So the principle include making contribution to the charitable organization and non-profitable institution. See, we cannot say that all organizations are profitable. They expect profit from the organization. There are some organizations, they don't expect a profit. They just want to help to the society. If you take example of our institute only, do you know, students, per month, I think more than 2 crores salary our college will give. Per month, how much fees they are getting? Okay, per year, how much fees they are getting? How many students are paying the fees on time? Yes, so many criteria will be there. There are if you take example of our examples like our institute, there will be so many students who pay fees very late, who don't have money to pay the fees, but the organization is giving salary to the employee every month. They are not telling that this month this year students have not paid the fees and we'll give the salary next month. Do they tell like that? They never tell like that. See, here, like this, institutes, organizations are there. They are not working on non-profit. They are working on non-profit. So the organization will set some rules. The rules, it depends on the organization. Some will work for the profit and some will work for the non-profit. And providing benefits for the employee in access of legal requirement. So I think whether you know or you don't, I don't know, but we have insurance for students also. I don't know the exact money. I think 50,000. If you inquire in other colleges, they don't have any. They don't have insurance to the students. But our college, our organization, our institute is giving insurance to even for the employees and for the students. See, here they are providing a benefits. Here they are providing benefit to the employees as well as to the students on legal requirement. On legal requirement, they are giving a benefit. Choosing economic opportunity that might be more socially desirable than profitable. So we cannot say that we are not, the organization is not getting any profit, but if everything goes right, if all the students paying the fees on time, then definitely the organization is getting a profit. So the Here, the main intention is to get a goodwill from the community. Here, there is no compulsory that the organization has to give health insurance to students as well as the employees. But to gain the goodwill, the organization is giving this insurance. Socially responsible activities create goodwill. The social responsible activities will create a goodwill. In our department only, we have a joy of giving club. So nobody has told us to you form this club. See, it is our wish. So we have formed this club, and how much ever is possible, we are helping to the needy people. So social responsibility activities create a goodwill. Goodwill makes it easier for corporation to conduct business. So goodwill, if you have a goodwill, then it will be easy to do any activity in the business. Creating an organization that operate consistently. What is consistently, student? What is consistency? What is consistency? Yes? Yes, students? What is consistency? Consistency means same rules and regulations. You take a small example of your document. When you do any project, you do a document. You prepare a document, no, students. So maybe your document is of 10 pages. In first sheet, if your font size is 20, if you maybe it is a certificate page. There your name, organization name, and that the other things will be there. So okay, coming to the next page where you have given the content, the font size is generally the font size should be 12, the content font size, and the main heading is 16 and the subheading is 12. But when you go to the third page, if the content size font size is 14, when you go to the fourth page, if the content font size is 8, when you go to the next fifth page, when the content size is 9, then is it a consistency there? Are you following the same format? Yes, students, are you following the same format? No, we are not following the same. Means we tell that there is no consistency in the documentation. And similarly, the organization has to follow some consistency in the rules and regulations. So the organization has to follow the consistency, creating an organization that operates consistently. So consistency ensures that employees know what is expected of them. So the consistency rules and regulations. So based on some measures, if the organization is setting some rules and regulations and how the behavior of the employee should be and what the organization is expecting from the employees, everything should be listed in this consistency. Everything should be listed in the consistency, and it should be known to the employees. And it will help can employ the organization value to help them in the decision making. Okay, so the timing of the organization is morning 10 to 5. 10 to 5. If anybody wants to work more time, overtime, then they can work up to 10 o'clock. If I am working today up to 10 o'clock, then tomorrow I can come at 12 o'clock. Yes, students, are you understanding? Are you following? See, the standard timing of the company is 10 to 5. Standard timing of the company is 10 to 5. If 10 to 5, if I want to work more, we tell no OT because of some to get extra money, or to because or assume that tomorrow I have some work, I want to come 2 hours late to the office. So what I do today, only I work more. Today 5 hours I am working more, because tomorrow I have some other work. So I want to take some permission. I want to come little late to the office. So today I'm working 5 hours more. So if see, all these rules and regulations should be present, should be defined before only. These things should be known to the employees. If I don't know the other employee has worked yesterday for 5 hours more, and today if that employee come 2 hours late, then I may raise a complaint that employee has come 2 hours late to the office, because I don't know the reason. I don't know the rules and regulations. If the rules and regulations are known to employee as well as to the employer, then it will be helpful to take any decision. If already known to the employees and employer, definitely the employer will be knowing, because they only do this rules and regulations. If even after communicating all these rules and regulations to the employees, still they are raising the complaint, then it will be helpful for the organization to take any decision, Consistency also means that shareholders, customers, suppliers, and community know what they can expect of the organization. Yes, see, it is a mutual understanding between the organization and the stakeholders. It is a mutual understanding between the organization and stakeholders. Stakeholders are nothing but the shareholders, the customers, the suppliers, and the community. So it is a mutual understanding. Whatever the rules are, we are setting, these people, all the shareholders, customers, they have to understand. It should be communicated. Whatever the rules and regulations are there, it has made here in the organization. It should be known to everybody. Creating an organization that operates consistently. Okay. Many companies share the following values. That is, it depends whatever the consistency rules the company frames. It depends. So many companies follow these values. That is, operate with honesty and integrity, staying true to the organizational principles, operate according to standards of ethical conduct in words and action, treat colleagues, customers, and consumers with respect, strive to be the best at what matters to the company, value diversity, make decisions based on the facts and principles. So these are all the rules or the principles or the values most of the companies follows. Many companies follow these rules and regulations. Yes, students, this is not a rocket science. This is just a common sense that everybody in the organization, everybody has to follow. Operates with honesty, integrity, staying true to the organization principles. So when you are working, if I'll take example of a production company, Mahindra or Mahindra or Wipro or Nestle. I'll take example of a Nestle. You know, Nestle, they produce, they manufacture so many products. Or ITC. I'll take example of ITC. We have so many products of ITC. If assume that I am working in a ITC as some stock manager, so um, I should be very honest. Per day, thousands of products are manufacturing out of and we are sending to the we are sending to so many different distributors will be there. Distributors will come and collect the products from the company. So I should not cheat to my organization. Instead of giving 50 products or 50 items to one distributor, uh, if I give 60 product and that 10 extra product money I will take, I will not show in the accounts. I will not show in the accounts. Like that, cheating we should not do. We should be true to the organization principle. Operate according to standards of ethical conduct in words and action. So simply, some people will tell that I never speak lie, I help everybody, like that they speak, but they'll not do it in the action. They'll not do it, just they will just speak, they'll not do it how they speak. So like that we should not be there. In words and in action, we have to follow the ethical behavior or ethical rules. Treat colleagues, customers and consumers with respect. Whoever may be there, whether the person is colleague or customer or a consumer, we have to behave with a respect. Strive to be the best at the whatever the matter of to the company. So today my company is in profit, so I'll work for this company. Tomorrow maybe the company may go for loss. So that time we should not leave the company. Whatever may be the matter, we have to work for the company. Value diversity. So value, we have to give a value, importance or value to each and everybody. So each and everybody, whatever the points, whatever the opinion they tell, we have to respect and we have to give value to each opinion. Make decision based on fact and principle. So as I told in this point, so in the consistency, already some rules and regulations are set by the principles are set by the organization. So based on that, by seeing that, give a decision. So if you take an example of an organization or any company, we will not find all the employees are, suppose 100 employees are there in the organization, all 100 people minds are not same. Correct, no? All will think in a different, some will be very honest, some are okay kind of honest thing, and some are very jealous, and some they don't at all show their honesty. Like that, different types of people will be there. Some will be having jealousy. So maybe because of jealousy, if they if any employee has jealousy on me, without I do any mistake, they put a complaint on me. So organization simply they should not punish me. They have to see whether they have to see the fact whether I have done the mistake or not. And according to my if I have done any mistake, then according to the rules and regulations for this mistake, what punishment has to be given. So everything should be based on the facts and principles. Good ethics means a good business. Good ethics means a good business or improved profit. Yes, definitely. When I am behaving ethically, then definitely my profit will improve. My profit will be improved. The same this supermarket example will take. If I am behaving ethically, if my behavior is good, if my business behavior is good, then definitely many customers will come to my supermarket, and definitely I will get a more profit. Companies that produce safe and effective product. So the good business practices for the good business practices, the company has to produce a safe and effective product. They should not produce a fake products. They should not fake means a low quality product. They should not produce a low quality products and avoid costly recalls and lawsuits. So they should not they should not charge costly. They should not charge more for the product. It should be reasonable. Provide excellent service that retains customers. So provide a good service so that will retain the customers. Develop and maintain strong employee relation. So maintain a strong relationship with the employees, with the customers, or here develop and maintain a strong relationship with the employees. So being a businessman or being a employer, we have to maintain a strong relationship with the employees. If the company is suffering from a low turnover, means the company is having a loss in the business, that time we should not say that this year we are not get maybe last year 10 times profit we have got. So this year, because of the pandemic, if we are not getting a profit, then we should not remove the employees. Last year, because of these employees only, we got so many profit. So this year, due to pandemic, we are not getting profit. So we should not leave the employees. We should not, at least we are not if we are not able to give a sufficient salary, at least give how much ever is possible. So don't depending on the turnover, don't remove the employees, because this year we are not getting any profit. I don't want these many employees. So out of 100 employees, we are removing 20 employees. No, don't behave like that as a employer or as a businessman. Enjoy better employee moral. So enjoy with the employees. Suppliers, business partners place a priority on working with companies that operates in a fair and ethical manner. So with the not only with the employees, the suppliers who supplies products to the company, with them also we have to maintain the, we have to behave fair, and we have to maintain the ethical behavior. Bad ethics means bad business, or bad ethics means bad business. So we will not get a profit. Bad ethics can lead to bad business results. Yes, definitely. If I am not behaving properly, if it is a small supermarket also, if it is a larger company also, if it is a small supermarket, then definitely customers will not come. If it is a bigger company, definitely the employees will not work how much ever salary you give. They will tell, some will tell money is not important for me. I need some respect. Whatever work I'm doing for your organization or for your company, I need some respect for my work. Yes, employees will tell like that. Bad ethics can have a negative impact on employees. Yes, definitely. If we are not behaving properly, then definitely the negative impact will be there on the employees. Protecting the organization and its employee from a legal action. This point we'll see in the next class. Let me complete this, because next is so protecting the organization and its employee from a legal action. As I told in the previous example, that maybe one employee he is jealous on me without I do any mistake, without doing any mistake. Then if they put a complaint on me, the organization has to see whether I have done that mistake or not. Whether whatever the complaint the other employee has put on me, whether it is genuine or not, whether it is true or not, they have to see. And in addition to that, the organization help the employee in a legal manner also. If any The US Supreme Court established that an employer can be held responsible for the act of its employee. See, the US government say that any mistake is done by the employees is the employer are responsible. The employer are responsible, and this should be there in the rules and regulations, the principles which we set. This principle is called, and this principle is called respondeat supervisor. Respondeat supervisor. See, I have the organization. I have one office. So today I told my employee that today you work till 8 o'clock. No, today you work till 10 o'clock. So you know that lockdown is going on. So after 10 o'clock, after 12 o'clock, people should not go out, because the grocery, vegetables, whatever you want to take, you have to take within 12 o'clock only. If my organization employee is going home at 10 o'clock, then in between while going, police will catch him, and they ask him why, from where you are coming. From where you are coming, then that employee will tell that my boss has told me, my employer has told me to work till 10 o'clock. So till 10 o'clock I have worked, and now I am going home. So to get a clarification from the employer, they may call to the police may call to the employer. That time the employer should not tell that, no, I have not told like that. Yes, students, you are understanding, no? Example, they should not, the employer should not tell that, no, I have not told like that. They have to support the employer legally also, not only in the finance. If anything happens like this also, they have to support them. They should tell that, yes, I told my some important work was there. I only told my employee to work till 10 o'clock. So kindly you give him the permission to go home, because due to some emergency, we are working for more time. So that's why he was working like that. They have to support to their employees. Yes, students, understanding? Coalition of several legal organizations argues establishment of ethics and compliance programs should reduce the criminal liability of the organization. So sometimes the criminal complaints can also go on the employee. The employer has to support. They have to check whether the criminal complaint is put on the employee is whether it is right or wrong. So the meaning here is, students, not only in the financial, being an employer, they have to help in all the manner, even in the legal action. If any criminal case is put on the employees, the company has to support the employer, support the company or the employer has to support the employee, whether whatever the complaint is put on the employee, whether it is true or not. Others argue company officers should not be given a light sentences if their ethics programs are ineffective. So if the company is not, if the employer is not supporting, then definitely the remaining employees will they will argue. You are not supporting to your employees. We are not going to work in. We are not going to work in your organization. Like that, they may fight with the employer, or they may fight with the organization. So these are all the points which the organization has to follow to show the good ethical behavior. That is protecting the organization and its employee from the legal action, and fostering the good business practice, creating an organization that operates consistently, gaining the goodwill of the community. These are all the points. Foster the good business ethics. These points are very important. So the next topic, I'll do it in the next class, students. And attendance. Asa. Abhinav is there. Abhinav. Aishwarya. Arbaz. Benita.
Present, ma'am.
Why you joined late, Benita?
My microphone was not working, ma'am.
I saw in the list your name was not there. If your name is there, though your microphone is not working, I am giving the attendance. The same thing happened with the Rashmi. She was not able to answer, but I gave her the attendance. Deepika M.
Present, ma'am.
Yeah, Kamal, late though. Why you joined
Ma'am,
late?
disconnect ಆಗೋಯ್ತು, ma'am.
Kishore. Kishore is not there. Neelanjan is not there. Akash. Akash. Ravi Shankar is not there. Shruti is absent.
Ma'am, I'm present, ma'am. Shruti.
Then you did not respond for the attendance, Shruti, when I called your name. And your name was not there in the joined list also. Why you joined late?
Ma'am, because of network issues, I joined.